Alright guys, so this is the 350 million download celebration, winning card, the Bardock here. Again, Global and JP, which side wins and loses, that shit doesn't really matter too much. I mean, both versions get both characters fairly soon after their release. I think the Bardock and the Freeze are actually both relatively solid. I mean, considering they're just like trophy cards you log in the game and you don't have to grind, like, you know, the units up or anything, I think they're actually really good. In that role. I think I probably will do a rainbow video for this Bardock here. And, you know, we could see how solid he is at, like, level 5 links or so. They do need to eventually awaken these units. Hopefully it'll happen at some point. I don't know when, but hopefully sometime soon. Alright, so we're here on a team. We'll start with the Pure Saiyan team. So remember that this Bardock from the 350 million download celebration here, he can actually be, like, pretty solid, I think. A lot of what he's getting is on attack, right? Super attack effect is giving him 35% attack and defense for 1 turn. He's doing supreme damage. He's getting 35% attack and defense start a turn, another 35% attack and defense on attack, another 35% attack and defense against extreme class enemy, another 35 attack and defense on super attack, and then he also gets another 35% attack and defense if there's 1 enemy or if there's 2. So it's like, it's very difficult to, like, really assess what our boy is sitting at, right? Link set, Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, Team Bardock, Saiyan Pride, Prepared for Battle, and Family Ties. This guy's actually solid. I mean, that's the thing about these Global and JP units this time around, is they're actually not, like, super horrible, right? Like, they've got some stuff here. So 1.34, I mean, that's definitely not good. I would have liked to have seen it a bit higher. It's like, yeah, when we're gonna get that int LR, like, Team Bardock next to him, and then the damage is gonna get a little bit silly. All right, Super Vegeta should be able to clean up this metal cooler real quick right here. All right, so on this next turn, we're gonna have Bardock going against 2 or more enemies, right? Oh, god damn it, there's a cord. There goes the cord. How fun. But Bardock's going to be going up against multiple enemies, right, on this next turn. So when going up against multiple enemies... Hello? Alright, so now we're going to be going up against multiple metal coolers here. So this is where Bardock potentially could look solid, because against 1 enemy, right, Bardock is getting 3 key, 35% attack and defense, and a guaranteed additional that's a medium chance of being a super. Against multiple enemies, so he gets 5 key, the same 35% attack and defense, but now he's doing 2 guaranteed additionals that have a medium chance of being a super. So we could see our boy put up some good stats right here. We have everything activated except for Family Ties, which Family Ties is not what I would consider a good link because of the amount of units that have got this. The good news, I guess, in the future is that these 3 right here, when they get their sub EZA, these 3 could be crazy. These are actually one of the biggest, like, sub EZAs I'm waiting for. I feel like all 3 of those Bardocks are going to be really solid on a lot of teams, right? So, all right, let's see what our boy Bardock can do right here. Show us something. Show out for us, Bardock, my boy. And then I've got the Bardock and Gina unit here as well. All right, what do we got? Remember that the LR Team Bardock, I mean, they're good at making some of these Bardock units look good, but keep in mind that they are not good themselves. The LR Team Bardock, like, they suck at this point. They're horribly designed, especially considering we weren't able to rainbow them right away when they came out. Just terrible, 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 pitiful design. I hate it. I can't stand it. Like, this unit's, like, they came out last year. Like, it's not like 5 years old or something. It's ridiculous. It's nonsense. Okay. So, let's hopefully physical Bardock could super attack 4 times here. Remember that every attack is giving him another 35% attack and defense. Yeah, 1.83 is pretty bad. Even though he's got additionals. I do think defensively he should be pretty solid right here, but I don't know. It's like, how high is his defense really getting? I'm pretty sure it would be over 200k, especially if he only supered once. But especially if he did do multiple supers, I do think he would break 200k, but that was really kind of unimpressive. Okay, Turles is transforming here. Okay, sure. Still really looking forward to this Turles' transformation, or his EZA, by the way. I think that's going to be really, really awesome to see. His EZA is going to change things quite a bit. for characters like the LR Turles, right? LR Turles, remember, is it's definitely one of the best units in the game. And like when he has like a real partner, a real Turles to run with him, that LR Turles, you know, he definitely could be looking pretty damn good, I was thinking. So, all right, we'll see what attack stat Bardock is going to get right here. This is probably going to be the best attack stat we're going to see from Bardock, is going to be on this next turn. We're going to have a lot of support, right? We have Broly and Paragus along with the LR team Bardock. So what is he, you know, our Bardock's getting like 100% support right here. Huge, huge amounts. So, okay, let's go ahead and see what we get right here. We'll do this. So we have everything active except for Family Ties. Let me just heal up because we did take a little bit of damage here. 83k defense. Okay, that's good because remember, he's getting so many different buffs, right, on Super. Like, he's getting a huge amount. You know, just when attacking on Super Attack, the actual Super Attack effect, you know, another buff when there's one enemy, another buff against extreme class enemies. It's an interesting design. I wonder how a unit like this would work if it was like a Dokkan Fest exclusive with like, you know, 17,000 attack and these were like 50% buffs they were getting. It'd be crazy. 2.11 right there. He could triple Super right here. Give me at least one extra. There we go. Okay. Up to 2.25. Again, he's definitely rocking over 200k defense here. So it's like, when you consider, nice. Yeah, there you go. When you consider the ease of getting this guy, which is literally just log into the game, you know, when the cell $350 million download celebration was happening, and like that's what we get right there. Like, he's good, just because you don't have to grind him up, you don't have to do nothing. You just log into the game and you had him. Both him and the Frieza are relatively solid, actually. Alright, so now we're over here on the Space Traveling Warrior team. I wanted us to go up against a super class enemy too, so we can sort of compare and contrast the damage. So we're going to have Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, what is that, Team Bardock, and then, what is that, Saiyan Pride, all active. So, a lot of power from those links. Team Bardock, I remember I said this in a recent video, where I said that the Team Bardock link sucks, and I got a lot of, well, actually, the buff is so powerful, which it is, right? At level 10 links, it's 2 key, 10% attack and defense. That's good. But I would like you to, you know, place your eyes upon that list of characters and seriously tell me, how many of these characters do you actually run, right? LR Bardock, his EZ is absolutely good enough to run. He's by far the best unit on this list. But, like, most of these units are shit. They're not runnable, right? So it's like that link, like, if you're running this Bardock, you're not typically going to be running a lot of these characters in here to have it active, right? You do want to keep that in mind. So, like, that would allow me to then deem the link as shit, because you're never going to have it active. Doesn't matter if the link gives 75% attack and defense, but you can never activate it. Guess what? It's bad. You know, you have to be able to activate the link, too. These attack set numbers are not, like, they're not blowing me away. I mean, his defense is solid as well. But, I mean, it's... Right, this is not like a summonable unit. This is a guy that you log in and you've got. I feel like it does, like, it is important to sort of grade units sort of on that curve, right? Like, it's like, you know, like Tech Piccolo had the same pull rate as LR Namek Goku, who's a top 5 unit in the game. So it's like Tech Piccolo being, like, hitting these attack stat numbers, it's like, oh my god, Piccolo, you're trash. Like, what did they do to you? Whereas, like, you know, with Bardock, you log in and you've got them. Not quite the same thing, right? Yeah, we'll do exactly this right here. I'll probably just set the Bojacks up together on this next rotation. Zarbon and Dodoria, they're a unit you could run for showcases too, but they're also a unit that I think is rather unimpressive. I just really wish that if they would, you know, sort of make some of these characters in the future, that they would put a little bit more care into them, right? It's like, this physical Bardock is actually, like, solid, but, like, we don't need another base Bardock, whereas, like, that's Zarbon and Dodoria. When are we getting another Zarbon and Dodoria? So the fact that they're kind of mid is, like, really, really unfortunate when, like, that's a character we badly need. But again, like, Bardock, I could see Bardock could get, like, another Dokkan Fest easily, right? Like, alright, so we'll probably see this attack set right here. We have everything active except for Family Ties. And then we'll probably finish up. Let me know what you guys think of this Bardock. Again, his performance is not that impressive compared to, like, newer summonable units and stuff like that. But, I mean, again, when you consider the ease of getting him, I actually think he looks a little bit better than I was thinking. Like, I actually do think you could run him as, like, the last unit on a team as a floater. As long as you'd have some of these links active, like Saiyan Lineage, Prepared for Battle, stuff like that. Like, I feel like this Bardock actually could look kind of solid. Because, again, I think his defense, after he attacks, his defense is pretty good. I don't really think he's going to be taking that much damage in a lot of situations. So, again, I actually think that this Bardock, he definitely could be worse, for sure. I don't know, maybe we'll do one more turn, I guess. Why don't I go ahead and play this? I feel like I never play Bojack's active skill. Let's go ahead and get this in here real fast. Alright, Bojack. Yeah, so we'll have Bojack do this turn. I think we'll go ahead and get one more rotation from our boy Physical Bardock, and then we'll finish up. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys think that the Frieza is better or not. Frieza probably is a bit better. I think with his, because that link set is just so good, right? Like, that's the thing about, like, all of these Frieza units is they just have such incredible link sets that I think just really work out well for the character. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do this. We got Bardock with those first 4 links active. Remember, Zarbon and Dodoria do give 40... No, they get... No, my bad. They give 30% attack and defense to Space Traveling Warriors. Yeah, it's 30%. Okay. Oh, that's so stupid. Why do they not give 40%? A unit that came out 9 months before them, free-to-play EZA, same type of thing, you know, and they were giving 40%. But then this unit drops and they're like, yeah, 30%. It's like, all right, cool. Thanks. Appreciate that. All right, Bardock, 1.37. So we're seeing him, you know, sort of like a lot of those same attacks. Has that 1 million range, which I definitely would not consider good. But I think that his defense is actually rather solid. So that is cool. So let me know what you guys think. All right, so this is Desperate Rebellion, Bardock. His leader skill is Space Traveling Warriors, category key 3 and 35% of stats. His super attack is the Final Spirit Cannon, which raises attack and defense by 35% for 1 turn and does supreme damage to the enemy. So, you know, Bardock having all these additionals in his kit, that's why he can put up some impressive damage if he pops them all. His passive skill, or I assume not impressive damage, but impressive defense. My bad. The defensive part of him is what impresses me more. His damage is like whatever. I mean, if he double or triple supers, his damage is, you know, probably solid for, again, what he is. But defensively, I think is where he's going to be solid. 35, okay, passive skill, the one who knows the truth. 35% attack and defense at the start of turn. He gets 35% attack and defense when attacking. 35% attack and defense if there's an extreme class enemy, 35% attack and defense on super attack, so like all those buffs, right? Then he gets 3 key, 35% attack and defense, and a guaranteed additional that has a medium chance of being a super against 1 enemy, and then against 2 or more enemies, he gets 5 key, the same 35% attack and defense, but then he has 2 guaranteed additionals, each of which have a medium chance, a 30% chance of being a super. His links are Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, Team Bardock, Saiyan Pride, Prepared for Battle, and Family Ties. 12 key multiplier, 130%. That's low, but he is just an SSR. There is actually an EZA he could help with, and that's Int Kid Buu. Against the Int Kid Buu EZA, this Bardock could actually help you get Zenny, which is funny to think about. And then finally, he is on a couple of category teams. So, for starters, Bardock, of course, is on Space Traveling Warriors, which is really good after the $350 million celebration. Bardock is also on the low-class Warrior team. Team is absolutely horrible. Good that they got that LR Bardock on there, but this team needs a lot of work. Bardock is also over on the best team in the game, the Pure Saiyan team. That's, I would say, without question. Bardock is also over here on the Goku family category team, which is always getting crazy amounts of buffs. Bardock is also on the Team Bardock category. So this Bardock potentially could be used in that Super Battle Road stage. I might look into that, actually. Interesting. Then, of course, Bardock is also on the All-Out Struggle category team, which is just so minuscule and weird and bad. And then finally, Bardock is on the Storied Figures category. So let me know what you guys think of this physical, like, you know, Global vs. JP reward Bardock. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.